Good afternoon, I'm Susie Nordquist and this is your midday news fix for Tuesday the 26th of August. Labor says an iwi-led grocery store could be the answer to problems in the supermarket sector. The government insists an update on plans to improve competition is on the way. Meanwhile, Labor's Pene Henare says it had plans in the works when it was last in power.
We were working closely with iwi to introduce a third grocery provider into the market to allow our whānau to experience cheaper kai.
Party leader Chris Hipkins says it doesn't have any specific proposal at this stage.
We've said to those who are looking at the supermarket grocery sector and looking at potentially bringing more competition there that we're open to a conversation about what government support might look like.
A new development in the sale of Fonterra's consumer arm. The dairy co-op has agreed to sell brands like Anchor and Mainland to French dairy giant Lactalis, pending farmer shareholder and regulatory approval. With more, here's business reporter Michael Sergel.
The deal was initially for just over $3.8 billion, but Fonterra's now reached an agreement with Australia's Bega Cheese that will allow Bega licences held by Fonterra's Australian businesses to be included in the sale. That will bring the total value of the sale to more than $4.2 billion.
Retirement is falling to the back of people's minds for a large chunk of self-employed Kiwis. A report by the Retirement Commission and accounting firm Henry shows just 44% of self-employed people actively contribute to KiwiSaver. This is compared to 78% of employees. Retirement Commissioner Jane Wrightson says people are investing in their businesses and making short-term investments in themselves.
420,000 at minimum, because I think there'll be more now. Our people identify as self-employed and their retirement planning isn't great.
A media expert believes TVNZ has made a bold move in securing the rights for next year's FIFA World Cup. The broadcaster will be charging customers for the first time, streaming all 104 football games over the tournament's 39 days, including replays and highlights under an event pass. All of New Zealand's games will be free to air alongside a handful of others. Sky Sport carried the rights during the last World Cup, and TV producer Dame Julie Christie isn't convinced it came down to a bidding war this time around.
Sky would have been very calculated on what they thought they could afford to pay, and they probably set a level and then decided that was all they were going to pay.
New Zealand Fashion Week is back with a bang after being canned last year. The event on Auckland's waterfront showcases the country's talents to local and international audiences. It was announced last year the event would transition to a biennial event instead of annual due to low consumer confidence. New Zealand designer Juliette Hogan says it's been a challenging couple of years, but she's confident in the industry.
We've got a huge amount to offer, and I think it's getting through this period and then allowing ourselves to shine once we've kind of got through this really challenging economic time.
To sport now, and a triple blow for the Black Caps heading towards their home spring. Injuries have ruled Will O'Rourke, Glenn Phillips and Finn Allen out of the white ball series against Australia in October. A stoppage time goal from 16-year-old Rio Ingamoa has earned Liverpool a victory away against Newcastle in football's Premier League. I'm Susie Nordquist and that is your latest news fix. We will be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.